In this video, I'm going to show you how to download the Pixieset Lightroom plugin, and I'm also going to show you how to install it and use the plugin to create a gallery directly from Lightroom into Pixieset. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to download the plugin for Lightroom. So we're going to go to pixieset.com. So that's pixieset.com. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom of the page, right down here into the footer, and then we're going to click on Tools. And this is where you can download the plugin from. So you're just going to hit download here. Okay, after the plugin is downloaded, you need to go find it wherever you saved it. So it might be on your desktop, for example. I've put it in here. So then we're going to extract it. We're going to right click it. We're going to hit extract. So it'll be a zip file, so you just need to unzip that file. So whatever software you use to unzip your file, you can use that. And here's the plugin here. For Lightroom, when you're using a plugin like this, it doesn't really matter where you store it, on your computer, or your Mac or your PC. You want to just make sure that you keep it somewhere where you're not going to easily delete it. You could store it with your presets or anywhere else. Lightroom doesn't care where you put this file. So in this case, I'm just going to leave it exactly where it is. This is just my test Lightroom catalog. So this is what's inside it, but we don't need to go inside it. Now you need to come across into Lightroom, and now you need to install the plugin. So you need to come over to File, Plugin Manager, and we're going to select Add. Now you're going to navigate to where the folder is. Just be aware when you do extract things from, when you do unzip things, that sometimes it puts it in an extra folder, like in this case. See, we've got this one here, and then there's another one inside it before we actually get to here. So what you want to do is you need to go right down until this one, and then we'll just go back a level. So now we're in this one. So that's the one that you want, this one here. And inside that is going to be all the files for the plugin. If you go in the wrong one, which I'll show you, so we'll select that one, you might get an error message like that, or sometimes it'll even have a little red dot and then it'll say installed but not working, in which case you could click this and you could say remove, and that will take that plugin away. So we'll go into the right folder, select, and you should get a green light like this where it says Pixieset installed and running. After you've installed your plugin, what you need to do is come down here. First you need to be in the library tab, and then you'll come over to here, under the catalog, under folders, under collections, you'll see published services, and you'll see that the Pixieset service has been installed. So you can right click it and you can say edit settings. So this is where we're going to put our password and our email address in of the Pixieset account that you have. If you haven't created a Pixieset account, you'll have to jump over to Pixieset first, and then you can create your account. It's free to do it. So just go and sign up first, and then once you've got your email and your password sorted, you can enter the details in here. Once you've logged in, you're going to hit the save button once you've added your email and your password. Alright, so now we can actually create the gallery. So what you want to do is come over under published services again. You want to come over to the Pixieset, and you can right click and create collection. So you'd probably call this by your client name or whatever the collection is, whatever the shoot name. So I'm just going to call this clothing shoot. Well, what it does is it creates the clothing shoot there and highlights. Now these highlights are different folders you have in Pixieset, and when you go over to the gallery, which I'll show you, these are the different folders that you can create. You create these in Lightroom. So there's the highlights one that it automatically creates, and then you can create different folders. So you can put different photos in these folders. You may want to keep them more organized for your client, so different parts of the shoot might be in a different folder. So we'll jump back over to Lightroom. Now you want to come over to the library and you want to find your images again. So here's mine. And what you can do is you can come over to here and you can right click it, and you want to say set as target collection. Now you can add your images. Now there's a couple of ways you can do this. You could press the letter B, highlight the image, and you'll see this little circle that comes up. It's showing down here as well. you can press it B again to remove it, and you can do multiple photos at the same time. So for example, these are some that I've highlighted earlier. So let's put all of these in. We'll hit the letter B, and that's going to add them all into our highlights here. So here's our highlights. Now if you want to add another folder down here, and so you do have multiple folders, you can highlight the photos you want, and then you can right click over here, create set, and we'll just call this male model, and you want to make sure include selected photos is done. If you didn't do it that way, you could also just say right click, create set, female model. We'll untick that, and we'd have it over here, and then we could right click it and set that as the target collection. So we could either move them out of here like that, that'll put them straight into there, or since it's a target collection, we could go back to our photos up here and again press the letter B to move them into our collection. Once you've finished sorting your files or your photos into different folders, now you can publish the gallery. So you can either, if you highlight the individual folders, you can say publish, or you can come over here and just publish the lot. So we're going to do that. It's going to take some time because now it's exporting the photos, and it's also pushing them over to Pixieset at the same time. And you can see up here the progress here. You can also check out the progress as it's publishing the photos. If you click into the individual sets here, you'll see that all these have been published. And if we hop across to Pixieset here, you'll see that these have been published as well. Now if we go to highlights, for example, these are the new photos to publish, and this is what it has published. So as it publishes them, it takes them out of under here, and it will put them in here. So these ones are all waiting to be published. And then they'll come across here. As you can see, we've got some of the highlight photos in here already. So it's sort of adding them as we speak. Okay, after it's finished uploading, you can come over to here and hit publish, or you can customize it a little bit. You can change your cover photo to something different. Just means you have to come over to here, and you have to drag and drop a new photo into here, depending on what you want. You can also change the focal point. So if you wanted to go up here more, that would end up something like that. You can change all the typography, thumbnail sizes. This is just going to be how it looks. You can go through all that sort of stuff. And all this stuff here, you can set it all by, you can create a default setting as well, where you can create different settings. So this is all done automatically for you. So once that's done, you're just going to want to hit publish. Now you can share your collection. You can do it by emailing your client directly from here, or you can grab the link up here, we'll copy it, and we can paste that into an email or send it to our clients. We can also come over to here to share it. So once you've shared it, then we'll just go back over here, and we can just preview it by coming down over here. So this is what we've created and what it looks like. So that's the male model. We've put them in the different folders, and then we put the female model in here too. And we had a few highlights as well. So that could be all the photos, or you could just put certain ones in certain folders. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you can now create your own galleries in Pixieset and know how to use the Lightroom plugin. So if you did like this video, please do subscribe to the channel and give it a thumbs up too. Thanks.